Hi guys, we're going to read a few more excerpts from the Ocean Animals book, and then tomorrow we'll get back to stories, okay? So, the first one I wanted to read about to you today is the giant manta ray. So he is 23 feet wide. That is huge, 23 feet wide. Is from tip to tip. He weighs 2.2 tons, and they live from 50 to 100 years. Sharks, orcas, and humans are what they're in danger from. These guys are real vulnerable, which means that we need to protect them. They are filter feeders that consume 13% of their body weight a week, eating shrimp, krill, and worms. Manta rays are regarded as having the largest brain of any fish. Scientists record that they have group feeding behaviors, so they eat in big groups together. Pretty cool. Next up is this awesome guy. He's called a leafy sea dragon. He can camouflage himself by looking like the sea plant. So he's a member of the seahorse family. He lives about 10 years and he's about 14 inches. They live in Australia. They can't chew food because they don't have any teeth, just like a seahorse. So they eat small fish, plankton, shrimp, and sea lice, things that they can kind of suck in and swallow down to their bellies. He's camouflaged by his color and leaf-like fronds resembling seaweed. These help it avoid its predators and ambush its prey, so it's real good at sneaking up on its prey. Pretty cool. Next up is dun dun dun. Here he is. A squid. This guy's called a striped pajama squid. So he's about 2 inches long and he lives about 10 months. This is 10 months, that's it. This is another guy that they have no idea how much he weighs because scientists don't know yet. He eats shrimp and fish, and he buries himself in the sand with only his eyes sticking out, and then he can pop out and eat whatever it's hunting, shrimp, fish. And he has mucus surrounding him that is toxic. So if something tries to eat him and they get that mucus on them, they will be poisoned. So that's pretty cool. That's a way that he protects himself. This guy is a bad guy. He's called the crown of thorns. He's a type of starfish that lives near the Great Barrier Reef. And he's bad because he likes to eat coral. So when he feeds on that coral, it kills the Great Barrier Reef, and scientists actually are catching them and trying to relocate them so that they don't kill the coral reefs, which are home to so many fish. So this guy's about 10 to 14 inches, and he lives about 4 years. Crabs do eat him, guard crabs, so it's good to release some of those crabs where they live so that we can cut down on them. He feeds on coral. He pushes his stomach out through his mouth, covers the coral, and turns it into a liquid so that he can eat it. If one of his arms or spines breaks off, he can grow a new one. And his spines are very venomous. Pretty cool. All right, we're going to do one more for today. We're going to do this lion's mane jellyfish. Remember the jellies that we saw at the aquarium? I don't think this guy was in there, but he lives about a year and he can weigh 500 pounds. That's so crazy, 500 pounds. He eats plankton and other small jellyfish. He has about 1,200 tentacles covered with stingers so that he can kill those prey. Ocean sunfish, sea turtles, and seabirds like to eat him. These giants of the jellyfish world form schools half a mile wide and can produce their own light. They can swim, but they also use the wind and the sea currents to get around. Pretty cool. So I hope that you learned something new today. Head on over to Pebble Go and check out more of your ocean friends. Stay tuned tomorrow for another story. We haven't read a story this week, so stay tuned tomorrow. Have a great day.